everybody. My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Myself and Gabe, we got the dynamic duo this week, are back at it again to check out a brand new episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. This is the penultimate episode. One more episode to go after this week's episode. So we shall see how will the story wrap up. There's so many loose ends still to go on ahead and unfold. So we're going to see how all that plays out. What's up, Gabe? Are you excited for this week's episode, or is it a big nope for you?
No, I'm excited because 2 hours, hypothetically 2 hours, right? It's not going to be real 2 hours.
Oh, you're right. It says it's an hour. Okay, so this should be a longer episode.
So, but they've set up. Also, I've heard, I haven't seen it. I've heard there's a mid-credit scene this week.
What the heck is a mid-credit scene?
So, after the fancy credits and before the traditional black.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so it's
like what the heck is that? Okay.
Yeah, so there is like a scene I've heard. I don't know what it is. I'm excited to check it out. Okay. Anytime that they do like one of those mid-credit scenes, because they did it with WandaVision, the episode before last. Just like
yes, you're right.
And that was a fun little thing. So I'm hoping something similar is going on.
Agreed. Yeah, I hope so too. Are you worried at all about the fact that there's so much still to figure out?
I don't know how much there's left to figure out. There's two things: get the shield to Sam.
Yes,
and beat the Flag Smashers. That's basically it. Like, what else?
Well, John Walker. How does his story end?
I think we're wrapping him up quick.
Do you think his entire story ends today? Or do you think he's not going to be part of the finale?
No. Okay. I mean, they'll sprinkle it, but there's not a lot of story left there, right? Get the shield away from him.
Yeah, at this point, probably. You would assume so, but I guess it could be kind of it would be interesting to see if it would be more so Bucky and Sam that want to get the shield away from him, but then maybe the government's yeah, it's okay, wasn't that bad.
Remember last week
he killed the terrorist. Yeah,
we made the predictions last week, and I told you there's no way he's just giving that shield up, and you're yeah, he's gonna give it up to the government.
I think he does, because I don't think that he's at least not yet. I don't. Maybe this episode, I don't think he's gone off where he's unhinged. I think it was that one sequence that kind of send him over the edge, but I almost wonder if they're gonna play it off as he's oh no, what have I done, and then he surrenders the shield willingly. But you could be right. He might just be bro, you want this thing?
I've thought the opposites since last week. He seems completely just off the deep end, but well, we're gonna see what happens with that. Do you have any other predictions? I think 2 hours is plenty of time. 2 hour. That's the length of a movie, so that's how I'm looking at these last two episodes.
Fair enough.
Cumulatively, this is basically gonna be a movie. Power Broker, we'll see who that is.
Where's Zemo?
Zemo. We don't know what happens with Zemo. So there is a few things. You're right, but we know that the show is able to go at a fast pace.
That's true. That's true. Good point. Yeah. All right, guys, we're not gonna waste any time today because Gabe's got to watch Mortal Kombat as well. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys would like to go on ahead and queue up with us, start up your Disney Pluses, go to 00. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. When I say go is when you would press play. There will also be a timer on the screen that you could go on ahead and sync with. If you guys want to discuss the episode with us, stick around. At the end of the episode, we're going to take some questions from the chat, and I'll also read the super chat. So thank you guys so very much for that. All right, Gabe, you ready, dude?
Sir.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so her name was Io.
What time are you at?
I can't see on my wait. 23 seconds, 24 seconds,
Perfect.
25. Yeah,
we're good.
You think the finale with Flag Smashers is next week or this week?
Next week.
Next week, you said? Sorry, you cut out.
Next week.
Oh, okay.
I think this week wraps up Cap.
Cap as in Walker? Or Sam gets the shield by the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Ooh, and then the whole next episode, he's got the shield? That'd be kind of sick.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it would be kind of cool if he actually did take up the mantle like before the show's over, right? Like, so we actually see
He
him
has to.
as Cap for a little while.
No. Do you think the
Uh,
scene here, like the shot with the shield right here, it's probably coming up. That
yeah.
like that's like so iconic, or maybe
Yeah,
iconic's
yeah,
the
it
wrong
is.
word,
No,
but
it is.
it's
It's definitely
crazy.
like very that's gonna be the image in my opinion that I'll remember from the show so far.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know?
Right before he gets into it, the creators of the show said in interviews that this is the episode they felt the proudest of. Like
Hmm.
they feel this is their strongest episode out of 6.
Now, going into this though, I'm not gonna lie, a few of my friends who like have already seen the episodes, they texted me and they said this is the worst episode of the show. So
What?
I don't know. That's like I'm trying. Again, I tell them to never actually like, tell me why or anything. But
Yeah.
the
We'll
previous
see.
weeks they were like, "Oh, I like this episode," but like this week's episode is apparently bad. But we'll see. You see, he's running to America to give the shield back.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's like, "Dang it, I gotta get back." I am, by the way, 100% confident though that this guy will be back as U.S. agent in a Thunderbolts movie or project or something.
Yeah,
Show.
I think he makes it back. I think he
Yeah,
makes it back.
for sure. Just because it's like they wouldn't let him go to waste. Like the character's so he's gotten so much social media attention, it's crazy. Maybe not
Mhm.
for the right reasons, but
He
like
got death threats, dude.
yeah.
Like he's about to give that up.
Yo, Jay DeLugia, I'm in Canada, bro. It's cold. It's like 4 degrees today, my guy. Not all of us are like Gabe, get to enjoy warm Texas weather.
Yep.
So he does seem to regret it, right? He's definitely conflicted.
I think he just said his friend died.
Okay, fair enough. That it might be a good point as well, because yeah. Let's see, Gabe. Either you're right or I'm right. Right here. This is where. Whoa. Okay, you were right. He's not giving up the shield. Wait, so taking the serum made him better at fighting?
He's strong.
I know, but like he's actually more technical. Like it's not just brute strength, right? Because he got whooped by the
Well,
Dora
speed.
Milaje.
It also
Remember?
gave him speed, so his reflexes.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good point. Okay, yeah, he's going bananas. Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that arm is honestly starting to become a liability. I swear. Like, you think it's such a cool element of Winter Soldier, but it's like, bro. Yeah, they got to have Sam defeat him. That way he can take the shield, right?
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Dude, that's going to be a meme. That has to be a meme. Oh my goodness.
All right, now he just
Holy.
likes.
Yeah.
He just likes shoving shield into
Yeah.
people now.
Yeah. He's like, the other side's not covered in blood. Let's go for the symmetrical look. Oh, dude. Come on, Bucky. Nice.
Thanos.
Oh.
It worked.
Bro, he
Oh
just broke his
God.
arm.
Oh. This is so brutal.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bucky refuses to use that arm.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell was that?
That was a strat, dude.
WWE.
That was a SmackDown. Is this our first time we get to see Bucky holding the shield?
Nah,
Look at that. Look at that tease. Did you see that? A little tease of like, oh, look, the light.
Bucky doesn't want that, man.
No. Plus, he's got too much of a too many demons, you know?
Man.
The past.
Plus, his arm barely works.
Yeah, that thing can be disconnected with 3 pokes, as we learned on the last episode. Have you seen that meme of Rocket Raccoon? Because remember how he was trying to steal his arm?
Yeah, he says, I'm gonna get that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rocket Raccoon's like, bro, taking notes of the last episode. Like, oh, that's how you take it off.
Don't clean it with your hand, dude.
Yeah, plus,
Pre-COVID.
yeah, and plus that's isn't that evidence? Okay, that was one heck of a way to start it. I did not expect that. That's for sure.
I told you they go through things quickly.
But I also think at this point that's it. Walker's what? Aren't they gonna report him?
He's still a super soldier. He's
yeah,
still a
no,
super
but
soldier.
he should be arrested. No,
I don't think I don't know.
Oh, it's Torres. He's back. Oh, there it is. The teaser. Bam. He's gonna be Falcon.
He said, keep him. All right,
Yeah.
he'll keep him.
Seems a little silly though. Could probably sell that off on eBay for like, he was struggling with some cash before, no? Probably get.
No, he has Doge. He has Dogecoin. He's good.
Okay, fair enough. I just think it's like you could probably sell that off as like a collectible, like battle worn, authentic, signed. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would pay hundreds of thousands for that for sure.
Yeah, a bad guy would.
That's true too.
For the technology.
Possibly, but he was just leaving it behind anyhow. Oh, you see?
Oh, so he's not going to jail.
Whoa. I gotta say, he's a pretty good actor.
Mm-hmm. Does other than honorable discharge just mean dishonorable?
Yes, probably.
I mean, I don't know. Is there more honors? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Do they not know that he's a super soldier?
I don't think they do.
Yeah, well, they don't know that he doesn't have the shield.
Yeah. Who's that? Power broker? Bro, it's what's her face from Seinfeld?
Julia something?
Not Roberts. Julia Dreyfus, right? Louise
Something
Dreyfus.
like
Julia Louise Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Boom!
There you go.
I got it, brain. I think she's the power broker. Did you say something, Gabe?
Yeah, I said,
okay.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Because you're muted, I think.
Am I not muted now?
No, you're good now, yeah.
I'm sure she's a very important comic character of some kind.
I don't recognize the name. Valentina, what was her name?
Yeah, Val something.
Yeah, she said, call me Val. Okay, I'm redesigning my business cards.
Just black and white.
Yep, that's all.
No information.
Yeah, just super creepy. She thinks she's the Joker or something. It's kind of silly for them to go back to where
They'll
they're
never expect
expected.
it. They'll never expect them to go back.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, why would you go right back to where they expect you to probably visit? Well, just like John Walker, she definitely learned the right lesson from that.
Yeah.
Thought it was the Waynes for a second.
Yeah, it's Batman.
Yeah. Sokovia. I've been standing here for the last 14 hours. Oh, so she's Madam Hydra.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the purple like bit in the hair, I was like, that's.
But
I
there's
feel like
been
I've
a
seen that.
bunch of there's been more than one Madam Hydra, I believe.
I think
I
so.
think.
Yeah. I think you're right about that.
Oh, well, condoms are coming.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get to him before Bucky, considering
I'm
they
sure
were
they're coming.
following Bucky. But okay,
I forgot about them just now.
he's bringing him in, or taking him out.
Bucky's not killing anyone.
I know that. So then why even do this? I don't understand.
He's reformed.
No, I know, but what is he doing? Brah, gotcha. Hee hee.
Look, smiling. It's a joke.
Yeah, hilarious, dude. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be very like
I
the
understand
old
point of
me.
that.
The old me would have done it.
Hey, they're here. Those bald caps.
Okay, I guess that wraps up the Zemo arc.
I forgot the raft existed in the MCU.
Yeah. When did they introduce it? Was that Civil War? I think?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
And
was
also
it?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's what Vulture and Scorpion are.
Oh, this is where Isaiah is, no?
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna
So
bring the
Isaiah's
shield to him?
I don't know why he would do that. Looks
I
like
don't
it
know.
though. He completely airballed it, but he has good form on his shot.
Hmm. Yeah, I would have sunk that one. I would have been a
Of course,
triple. Easy.
obviously.
This will go over well as an episode with everything going on now.
I was gonna say, man,
Yeah.
Johnson Johnson.
What was it like they tortured
Star.
him? Oh.
Yeah, they experimented, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's questionable. They did make the most patriotic version of Iron Man a black man without any hesitation. Iron Patriot. So
Yes, but I mean, he comes from a different time.
yeah, I know. That's the point, I think. I
Yeah,
hope.
right.
I guess we'll see if he takes up the mantle or not.
I miss Sam being home, complaining about the boat.
I just like it because I feel like it establishes more of like his personality and like
Mhm.
we actually get to learn about the guy, you know?
Yeah, it's the type of stuff that just can't make it to the movies.
Yeah, like it's almost like those scenes in like Last of Us, like my favorite scenes where it's like very like normal life sort of, you know?
Mhm.
Because this is not like it's kind of like the farm scene in Avengers, you know?
Yeah.
Show off. What the heck is that? Oh, new suit maybe?
Probably.
Please don't tell me those wings can disconnect with 3 taps if he gets new wings.
Might be 4 taps, 2 taps each wing.
Yeah, that's the way the Wakandans design all incredibly indestructible technology. Just pop, pop, pop. Okay, disconnect. Hey, that kind of explains your question too. Why doesn't he use the metal arms much? Right? He's right-handed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great music. I wish the people on YouTube could hear it.
Yeah. What is this? Is this jazz? Kind of.
Mm,
What would you describe this?
funky.
Okay, funky. Some funky music. Oh, let's go. A fixing montage. My favorite thing. This portion of the show is brought to you by HGTV.
No, it's like newer Motown.
What's Motown?
Like I said, it sounds like newer Motown.
Oh,
The music,
I don't know what that is.
because this is
But I'm
new. This isn't
terrible
like
at,
an old song.
oh. Oh, that was funny. You're just
I
trying
don't
to
want to
get
hang.
him.
I don't want to hang out with him, man. Keep showing him up.
Come on, let us see the new suit before the episode's over. Oh, maybe that's the post-credit scene actually,
Maybe, yeah, that could be it.
where he like puts it on for the first time. But I'm
Or just like,
excited that we might get a full episode of him in like whatever, like Falcon Cap or Cap Falcon, whatever they end up.
Captain America.
Yeah. But he's gonna keep the wings, I hope.
Yeah.
Because in
I
the
think so.
comics, he kept the wings. He got a new
Mhm.
costume, but the wings stayed. Don't flirt with my sister.
If I'm Bucky, I'm flirting with his sister more just for that.
No. You're lying though.
Stop.
John, why you lying?
This guy doesn't have any morals. That's messed up. Did the sister like give like looks of like
Yeah, like
untrust?
yeah, like a little sus.
Mm-hmm.
Could that be a more obnoxious poster? Cap is back, guys, with a little thumbs up. Oh boy. That's Batrock. Georges Saint Pierre. Wait, so she hired the character at the episode 1, remember? The one that Falcon fights?
Yeah. So I think she might be the power broker.
Maybe.
They've definitely slowed the pace down, like in this episode.
Yeah. Like the beginning was like super fast, but then they're like,
Yeah.
okay, and now we chill. Which I actually like, just because it's like,
Yeah,
again,
I'm
like
with
we've
that,
said,
man.
like the pace has been at times like insane, where it's like, oh yeah, and then this happened, and this happened, and then this. It's like, holy, can we just have a bit of like let things settle a bit?
Oh, they're letting things settle now.
Yeah.
I love how much Sam was struggling and then Bucky just hangs out. Little finger, maybe.
He's like, don't you dare flirt with her, my guy. What was that? Whoa, dang. That was one heck of a transition. Okay, this is kind of cool. Like just metaphorically bouncing between the two of them, you know,
Yeah.
like back and forth. That's a cool scene. Yeah, the kind of speech that a Captain America would give. Right?
It's accurate. Astute.
I don't know why. I just thought that Sam was like way taller than him. But now that they're like shoulder to shoulder.
It's funny you said that. I was literally just thinking that when they're walking away from the boat
Yeah.
together. They're the same height.
Yeah. I don't know why. I thought he was like way taller than him.
I thought that too. Honestly, they both kind of look short.
I have no idea how tall they are IRL.
I'll check.
Mm, mm, mm.
Anthony Mackie's 5'10",
Oh, okay.
and they're around the same height, so close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're a little short.
Uh-oh. Musical buildup.
Montage time.
Wait, now he can't throw it? Oh. Hot diggity dog. That is a throw and a half, dude.
He was more throwing to Bucky.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because he threw it pretty perfect before, no?
to Bucky.
Yeah, I guess. I just thought that you're supposed to have a super soldier serum to throw it like that. But I guess not.
You didn't see the push-ups? It's the same thing.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize.
Just do some push-ups.
Wow, dude. If somebody would have just texted John Walker and said, bro, just do some push-ups.
If you would have seen One Punch Man.
You know? I will say the physics of the shield make no sense, but it's fine. It's fine.
They're never going to make
They're not
sense.
supposed to make sense.
Like, how is he catching it?
I want to see the new suit. Yeah,
perfectly
I
every
know.
time. Like,
no, I'm more so like when it bounces off of things like that. Like,
yeah, of
you know.
course.
Holy.
Vibranium bounces.
I guess. Woo. All right. Let us see the new suit.
See, it's paving the way for future,
Yeah.
people to be able to have
Feel.
something to aspire to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's so strong. Her knee ripped through the pants.
Yeah, the super soldier serum made her knees really strong. Uh-oh.
Hey, look, hey.
It's George. So that means that Sharon is working with the Flag Smashers.
Power broker.
Because she hired but wait, but
The part I don't like about them.
what?
That whole app thing where they have like their followers on the app. Like, I never liked that.
Wait, what? So Sharon hired him to kill Falcon?
Or at least to try to.
Why would she do that?
New York.
Yeah. This video is brought to you by NordVPN. Notice how none of them are using MacBooks, huh? So Dell, Microsoft, IBM. Wasn't that the guy in the park?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always got to be red light. It's just
Oh,
like
I'm wait.
classic
I didn't bring my
bad guy.
controller. I
Classic
was gonna
bad guy.
turn my lights red.
Yeah, classic bad guy trope. Gotta turn the lights red.
Oh, look.
Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Don't you dare end the episode right now.
They're not going to show it.
Don't you dare end the episode. Don't you dare end the episode. I will drop kick you. Don't end the episode. No.
That's that, dude.
Don't do a little smirk. Don't do a little smirk and end the episode. Don't do a little smirk.
Oh, no smirk. It's a lot for him.
Oh my goodness. Why? Okay, this post-credit scene better have his suit. I swear. I'm fast forwarding a little bit.
Okay, well, okay. Are we just fast forwarding to the scene?
Yeah, I'm trying to fast forward to it. Okay, 54:20.
Iron Man?
No.
Oh. Got it. He's building a shield.
Oh. How?
Well, that's not
It's going to be useless. Yeah.
Just metal.
Yeah, but like did anybody tell him like that's not going to work?
I mean,
okay. Wowzers.
again, someone should tell him that shield is built made out of something a little different.
Because the physics, he's going to throw that the first time, it's just going to fall down, and you'll be like, wait, what?
Wait, what? It doesn't bounce back?
It didn't do. It didn't used to do that.
To be fair, all he wants it for is to shove it inside of people. So, like,
that's true too. That's a good point. As long if he never throws it, that is a valid point. Maybe it could function as pretty much what he needs it to.
Yeah.
Whew.
Hey, man. I like that
So
episode.
I did too. I think that was I again I like that they show more of the stuff like where to show kind of like because from episode one we basically never got anything for Sam. So I do like that
We
they
got a
went
little
ahead.
bit. The original stuff, like on
Well,
that
like
first
episode
episode.
one, yeah, I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like past
Okay, okay.
that point, they've never
Gotcha.
like we kept getting more stuff for Bucky, but like for Sam, we really didn't get anything, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely stoked for that. That was a cool
So,
sequence. I was very
I,
surprised by how like quick the beginning played out. Like it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, that's it. It was like, whoa,
I'm telling you,
okay.
the show can do that. Like this show can go very, very fast. I'm wondering why, like you said, like your friend said that this episode like was bad. Like I don't.
I'm
Was it
not
because it's
sure.
slower?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was because of
I
the lack
wonder.
of action, but
It
because
was front loaded, but
yeah,
so then I wonder if you and I or like people like us are in the minority where like we like these like more character moments. We don't. I don't need to be seeing them fight constantly. You know what I mean? Like I like this stuff. It builds up for what's probably going to be a very crazy
I,
finale.
yeah, because to me, like, I don't like when it's just action for action's sake because it's like it doesn't like matter. You know what I mean? Like now that we get more, like even the minute details with like John Walker, like where they show how he lies in order to, it really does reinforce the whole idea that it's all about himself. Like it's all about maintaining this image that he has of himself, right? Like that even when he goes to Lamar's parents, he doesn't tell them the truth. He tells them the thing that makes him look the best. It's not about like, hey, here's what actually happened, and like, you know, connecting with them. It's like if there's anyone that he could have told the truth to, it would have been them, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But he still lies. And so it's like it shows you that it's almost like what they say usually about the super soldier serum, that it's like it makes the good better and the bad worse, right? So it's almost
Yeah.
like the serum definitely reinforced evil behavior, or at least maybe not evil in the sense of like we haven't seen him, I guess, in my opinion, like that was truly evil, lying to the parents like that. But I also think like um he some of the other stuff that happened, you can kind of, I guess, maybe find like a rationale for his actions, right? Like as far as like his response when his friend dies, but then not giving up the shield, then continuing to paint this image in his own mind that like he's like, I am Captain America. And now we see that he's literally going the miles of like, even when they took away the shield, I'm gonna make one, so I'm still Captain America. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, that's not how it works. You don't like, you know.
Dude, I want to address the super chat you got. Can I, even if I
Which
don't
one?
agree with them?
Sure. Which one?
Chivalry, still the latest
Oh,
one.
sure. Yeah, Chivalrous
All
Boy. Go
right,
ahead.
Chivalrous Boy. This is me saying it, not Max. Thank you for supporting Max. You say pretty good. You say pretty good episode. 6 out of 10. More of a filler episode. Most of the action was in the beginning. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, do people just exclusively want action? Like
I think so.
I think the character moments that are coming, like, or even like the bigger stuff that is coming, means nothing without the character moments. All of these buildups. Sam wearing that suit for the first time in the next episode is going to be so much freaking cooler because we didn't see it this week. I wish we would have seen it, but when it eventually appears, like there
Yeah,
is that
hopefully we'll
buildup to
get.
that.
Yeah, we'll have
And
a full, basically an hour, right? So it's like a
yeah,
full episode of hopefully
and
him with the suit.
I also disagree that this is filler. Like this isn't filler. This is establishing stuff. They had to
This,
take care of.
yeah.
They had
Sorry,
to
go
take
ahead.
care of Zemo. Zemo got taken care of. They had to somehow come to terms with the fact that, like, hey, Sam rejected the shield at one point, and now he's obviously going to take it. So how, like, where does that like jump happen? Like, you want him just all of a sudden, like, hey, you know what? Never mind, give me the shield. Like, I want to see how all of this is happening. To me, I mean, there was like some filler I could have done with, like, maybe without the scene when he's leaving Isaiah Bradley's house and he calls his sister saying, like, okay, maybe that one scene I can think is filler, but there's a lot of setup. We already
Mhm.
have one guaranteed scene for next week when Bucky tells, I forget his name, the Asian man. I don't remember if he was
Oh
like
yeah,
Chinese or
yeah.
Jet.
It
So
comes to help him. Yeah,
yeah, Sam tells him, hey, like there has to be
find
someone in there
somebody.
that,
Yeah,
yeah. So we're gonna get that scene next week. It's all set up. It's not filler. I
that
wouldn't
is
call it that.
interesting. Do you think Bucky doesn't appear next episode?
No, Bucky. Yeah,
No,
Bucky
no, no. I
said
mean,
this episode.
like in the action. Like, do you think he's not gonna come through to
No,
help?
no, yeah, he's coming. I
He's
think
coming as
he
well.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He said, just call me. I'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I was just curious. Yeah. So I don't know. I 100% agree with you. Like to me, action for the sake of action is, to me, feels more like filler because it's like yes, it's visually stimulating, but to me, I like to like have a motivation behind like why characters act the way that they act. So to me, that's why like I like the fact that this episode like established. We saw the acceptance of Sam. It's almost like that conversation with him and Isaiah was kind of like what's different now, you know, like where he and like what he tells his sister that like he's gonna accept taking up that mantle and he will be Captain America. And then, like you said, with the what would they be? Not nephew? Are they? No, not nephews. What are they for him?
Oh.
If it's his sister's kids.
Yeah, it's
Nephews.
Yeah.
Nephews.
Yeah,
Yeah, his nephews being like inspired. So I think that that's again. I know that some people like that's definitely an element of the show that we have not like stressed, but like some people view it as like pretty SJW and some things like that, where it's like, oh, what are they doing? It like in terms of like it's definitely in the show, but like I said from episode 1, I said it was going to be in the show because Captain America has always been about like politics and like exploring like more of not just like, oh, pew pew blam, you know what I mean?
And we won't get into it too much, but like for the reason, like I'm not a black person, neither is Max.
Yeah.
So like it's hard for us to be able to like give the perspective. You know what I mean? I would rather like someone that can like really like speak to that. All I can do is voice my support. Like, hey, I'm all for a black Captain America. Like, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the scene with the nephew, like I was saying, like, hey, like that
It's cool.
gives, you know, him someone to look up to. Like, so like other than like support it, I like always feel weird just because, you know, it's not.
Yeah, it's I'm not trying to like bring it. It's just because I saw people in chat mention it, and some people I'm like, maybe that's partially for what maybe some people dislike about the show. I don't know, but it's definitely a present element. But I also feel like, especially this episode, it felt very like at least to me in this episode did not feel like it was something that was. It made sense. Like, do you know what I mean? Like in the context of everything that we've seen in the show, like the overall character arc that Sam has gone from being a person who gave up the shields to now be accepting of the fact that yes, he is Captain America and he can be Captain America. Well, I mean, I guess we haven't seen him like officially, but like basically that practice scene and the fact that he signed off for that box, like Bucky asked him, I'm assuming basically means he's accepted the role, right? So
and it feels like he's like earning being Captain America, but because we saw what happened when someone just like takes the shield and it's being handed to him with Walker, like, hey, here, you're gonna be Cap, take the shield, and he's like, okay, cool, right? But apparently, like in this show, the shield means a lot, right? Like Bucky keeps going about how like it's like the only thing he has, like it's the closest thing to family. It's this damn shield, but obviously in this world, it means a lot.
yeah.
So for him to realize like, hey, okay, like maybe I do need to do this. Like it feels like it's earned now instead of just like taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, again, like I just think that it makes. I like that it was like I feel like sometimes like the show could maybe lean more about like, oh, it's about the external circumstance that prevents Sam from being Captain America, whereas I feel like with this episode it's like he internally accepted like, yeah, I'm gonna be Cap. You know what I mean? Like he kind of like you said, like he got there to where he's like, oh, I would even counter like where you're saying that he earns it. To me, I'm like, he doesn't need to earn it. He was qualified to begin with. Like he already exemplified
but
it.
He didn't know that. Like the first
so that's why so that's what I'm saying. It's an internal thing where like where he's finally accepted that it's like, no, dude, you exemplify all the qualities of Captain America.
Yeah,
you know,
because like the first words out of his mouth when that shield is given to him at the end of Endgame was, "It feels like it's someone else's," or "It feels like it belongs to someone else." I forgot verbatim what it was, but he's never felt comfortable with it, and you know that's what the show it seems to be about. You know, him coming to terms. We got our new Cap.
Yeah, for sure. That's why like I think that it's fair to address, and yes, it is an element, but I think it's like, to me at least, it all made sense. Like the character arc wrapping up to him accepting to be Cap, and it's like even like that like little wise moment that he had with Bucky. It's almost like you could almost picture like Steve Rogers giving him a similar speech of like how you get over your previous, you know, I guess, dark history as Winter Soldier. So, guys, fire away a few questions. While you do that, Gabe, did you want to bring up anything else for this episode?
I wanted to ask you. Clearly they put an emphasis on it. It's a cameo, I guess, but the introduction of Joyce, God, Seinfeld, Louise, what's her name? The girl from the lady from Seinfeld.
Julia Louise Dreyfus.
I'm sorry, I don't remember her name, but yeah, that sounds right. Like her, like they're obviously like setting her up for something, right? Madam Hydra or whatever. So, do you think that she has a prominent role in the next episode? Do you think they're just setting her up for the future? What do you think's going on with that?
So I still think that she's got to be power broker, right? Because to me, I guess you might be right about the fact that it might be Sharon Carter, right? Oh my gosh, we got this troll back again with the North Korea stuff again. That's interesting. So with that in mind, sorry for being thrown off.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I don't that's the confusing part of like Sharon calls Batroc again, tells him, "Oh, I'll pay you double this time," which means that obviously she hired him the first time, right? So it's like, I suppose it could be that she's power broker, but wasn't she against Carly and her group? Because wasn't she telling like Carly that like you have to bring back the serum? Like she stole the serum. So then now why would she hire Batroc to like work with them?
Yeah, I don't know what her entire motivation is, but obviously something's up with Sharon.
Yeah, and especially
like,
because
that part honestly confused me.
Yeah, that was definitely an element that was just like, I hopefully we'll see it. I'm assuming next episode it has to play out, right? Like we figure out how does Madam Hydra play into this and how does Sharon play into this, and furthermore, it's like what caused Sharon to now suddenly flip, right? Like
the fact that she got left behind completely, right? Like she couldn't go back home. Like that's something that like if you were helping, right? You went and got the shield.
Yeah, but didn't he promise her that he would bring her back like after that mission?
Yeah. She got sick of waiting. She's like, "Hey,
no. I'm saying I know, but like Falcon promised her that he would bring her back.
Yeah, but then Falcon's over there fixing a boat,
which is also kind of true. Like he's kind of a troll, bro, for doing that. Like he should have actually probably went ahead and like, I don't know, maybe hit somebody up and be like, "Hey." So
no, but look, dude, I'm saying, look, if I'm Sharon and I just got promised like, "Yo, you're coming home, I got you," and then you go, I mean, Sharon doesn't know, but you go build a boat, you start training, and you're doing laps around the house, like,
yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, maybe she's just annoyed. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It depends, I guess, how much time has passed. So that's also like a variable. But yeah,
I'm excited for next week, man. Seems like we got a couple battles, or unless it's just gonna be one big battle. Right,
well, it has to be that mission, right? Like, because we see that obviously Carly and the Flag Smashers are in with the GRC, and now I'm assuming it's going to be like Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Captain America and Winter Soldier rescuing the GRC, right, from the Flag Smashers.
But
John Walker also, you're right. Yeah,
I'm
Walker
saying,
has to show up.
Is he crashing that party?
Yeah. Do you think if he crashes the party, who do you think he goes toe to toe? Do you think he goes toe to toe with Sam? So we get kind of like fake Cap versus real Cap?
I think that has to be coming. But he also really hates the Flag Smashers. So
well, that's what I'm saying, because he like want to go after the Flag Smashers more than.
So what I think happens, I bet we get like a couple of scenes of like Sam like saving the Flag Smashers. Like John's out there like trying to like kill them basically, because that's what he's doing. And then like Sam keeps like stopping them, maybe some shield on shield action. Eventually, metal shield and vibranium shield coming at each other. Probably the vibranium one messes it up. I don't know. I think there'll be some fun stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. But again, probably that would be, I would imagine, the finale fight. Do you think Carly makes it out of the show alive?
You asked this before, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I don't think her character will ever be seen in MCU again. I think.
So you think she might survive, but she'll be like in prison or something like that?
Okay. Yeah. I hope we see Zemo again, man. He's over there in the raft. I hope we see him again.
I don't think we see him again. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if the post-credit scene. Here's another prediction for next week. post-credit scene, if I was designing one or two, one, I would do Torres with the wings, like maybe he's trying them on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one would be John Walker being locked up right next to the cell of Zemo, and Zemo like saying some sort of a line to him that teases Thunderbolts.
Dude, that's some good setup right there, man.
That's what I would do. That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
Chat. Anybody want to fire away a few questions our way? There's some people who said this week's episode was really good.
I've seen this mentioned before. People keep saying that the power broker is the real Mandarin. Come on, man. Let's get over that, guys.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, you know how in Iron Man 2,
yeah,
the Mandarin, it was like a fake Mandarin.
Yeah.
So they're saying like the real Mandarin is out here in the MCU, and they're saying that that's the power broker. But
again, but like, I don't know. That's like, it's like the Mephisto theory. Like you're trying to like force something that you want.
Hey, Gaming Pizza said something funny. He said, "What if Bucky gets the other shield and they can both be Cap?"
Oh no. And then we're all wrong. Just so that it's just like WandaVision. We all predicting these things like, oh, this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen, and then it's just like,
do you think we see Mephisto next episode?
For sure. Yeah, it only makes sense. I mean, they did tease it in WandaVision, right? So it's about time for him to show up.
Iron Man 3, my bad.
Yeah.
Probably hour long again next week. So
yeah. So I think we're good. I think we can wrap it up here, especially because again, you got to get going, so we'll be good.
Yeah.
Gabe,
half an hour to get to
let people know where they can find you, bro.
Here be Gabe. I'm gonna go watch Mortal Kombat and then make a video about what I think about it, and then I'll post that a little bit later.
So there you go. If you guys want to hear Gabe's opinion on Mortal Kombat, go check him out. I mean, check him out regardless. You've been playing Resident Evil, I think.
Resident Evil 7, because Village is coming up, and Village looks really, really sweet. It looks a lot like Resident Evil 4, and that makes
Resident Evil 7 is awesome, dude.
Yeah, I love that game. I've finished it before, but just playing through it again.
Yeah, you should play it in VR if you get the chance. It's terrifying. With PlayStation VR. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Regardless, ladies and gents, we hope you guys enjoyed the second to last episode of Falcon Winter Soldier. Of course, if you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, guys, and we will hopefully see you here next week. It's the finale. We'll see how things wrap up. Will we see John Walker, makeshift Captain America / US agent, go up against the Captain America, Sam Wilson? Will he get a new costume? What will it look like? We're gonna find all that out next week. Have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye.